Nomifactory. Today I'm looking to continue progressing through the various fusion crafting injectors, and we made the basic fusion injector quite a long time ago, but let's take a look to see what's involved in making the Wyvern fusion injector. So for this we're going to need some basic fusion crafting injectors, and well, I've got a whole lot crafting in the background, but I think that should work. I think it's just being slow because what's going on here? Oh, why does it have less crystal there? Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I was fiddling around with this before to try to get things working, and well, there we go. Now it should work without any interference. Cool. Now, if we pop back over here, and is this? Yeah, this guy's making the ender crystals as well, and that's keeping up easily. So yeah, it's just a matter of time for this. Static. I wonder, I could probably actually replace that with, let's use a double compressed octadic here. Oh. I didn't think it had to craft any. I thought it had enough of the compresseds sitting there. Okay. That is a lot faster. Faster than the items can even be moved. Okay, let's try just normal compressed then. Yeah, that seems better. Cool. Okay, so now pop back over here and we should have those fusion injectors being crafted. If we look here, yeah, good, we're up to 11. So, step one is we need to put a fusion injector into there. In fact, let's put all of them, that's fine. Okay, now we need nether stars. That's easy. We've got nether stars automated. Although, why are we short on nether star cores? I guess this is when we figure out all of the issues with our system that we've not had to pay attention to for quite some time. Also, I thought nether stars were just about here. There. Okay. Yep, so these are all fine. So it's block of lumium? Block of luminescence is what I'm short on. Luminescence. Okay. Why is there a luminescence shortage? And then the question is, where am I making luminescence? There at the back. Okay, let's go have a look. I think luminescence was one of those things that I was going to come back to and then never did. So, luminescence here. We need phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid needs apatite or phosphorus dust. And that's probably what's happened, is we've just run out of apatite. And phosphorus dust. Okay. So if we pop over to our fluid section. Troubleshooting is always a thing that happens when you try to progress, or at least when I try to progress. So, what are we trying to make? We're trying to make luminescence. So we need phosphoric acid, so we need sulfuric or water oxygen. Okay. I'm just trying to see sulfuric and water. Yeah, it is. So it's that guy there. And then the question is, where do we get apatite dust from? We get it from tricalcium phosphate, and yep, so it's just tricalcium phosphate, which we've got actual tricalcium phosphate. The question is, can that be useful? Tricalcium phosphate, or boom, tier 1. Or we can just buy it with Nomi pennies. Nomi. Let's convert some of these nickels to Nomi pennies, and then we can go back and do that. Perfect. So then if we throw those into the system, they should just automatically get pulled back out and converted. Good, that looks like it's running. That will then go into here, perfect. Good, good. And then that'll flow into here. Now, the question is, are we getting apatite as part of that? Silver, palladium, borax. Where is apatite? Antimony, cinnabar, dilithium. Stone dust, okay. Okay, so we are getting apatite dust, which means we should be getting phosphoric acid. Let's just pop over to here. This guy here. There we go, we're getting apatite dust. Getting phosphoric acid, which should get things up and running again. So then we should get luminescence on the back end here. Look at 1800 luminescence. Is the issue block of luminescence, fine. So, and there's the luminescence. Extract on brown. You're set to not insert. Ah, weird. I don't know when I turned that off or why I would have turned that off. Unless I needed the luminescence for solar panels, but there we go. So now that should be making other stars. Perfect. So let's just grab 8 for now. And if we go back to the fusion, the Wyvern fusion injector. So bang, we need Draconic cores, which I think. So we've got Wyvern cores. What does Draconic cores need? So it uses the Draconics. Okay. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. So grab 4 Wyvern cores. I need Draconium block, which is easy enough to teach a system. We've got Draconium ingots there, although we're probably really going to put a lot of demand on our Draconium ingot supply. Fusion, give me that there. Perfect. So that give me like 4. In fact, give me 8. Let's make it 10. We'll make 10 of each of them. Good. And then we need the cores. So Draconic core, give me 20 of those because I need 2 each. We need sapphires. Sapphires is the one thing I'm short on. Okay, let's have a look. Sapphires are used here to make this, and sapphires come from sapphire dust. Looks like it almost looks like we need to get one of the sapphire ores. So let's take a look. So sapphire ore can be purchased, can be obtained from the tier 3 nether sapphire ore. Question, have we been collecting that or avoiding that? Trash can there, you. Sapphire, okay. So then instead we want sapphire to come into here, nether sapphire ore, good. So you need a tier 3. Tier 3 ore, perfect. Give me 4 of those, go. I absolutely love when you've got this automation in place where you can just say, I want this thing, give it to me, and it just works. Good, we got one of those about to go in. Draconic engine core. These are always slow to craft, unfortunately. I'm not 100%. I'll have to look into the crafting cores and see if I can figure it out. But boom, there we go. It's running. Now, the next step is we will go over to our ore processing line and force it to process the sapphire in the first preference. In fact, the system doesn't even have sapphire ore here at all. So that can become crushed sapphire, which can purified centrifuged. We get sapphire dust from this centrifuged. So we can get lots of sapphire dust. Now, sapphire dust, I'm sure we can process in a implosion compressor, which is here. No. We don't currently have one set up. Unpacker, electrolyzer. Yeah, it would have to be the implosion compressor, which I think currently we're only using automatically over here. I don't think it's set up for manual recipes, but ooh. Okay. It is a manual recipe machine. It just, for some reason, I chose to put it in to our automation section there. So let's take a quick look here. Implosion compressor. Done. Good. Now, we don't care about this tiny pile of dark ashes, so that's the plan there. Now, let's just pop over to here. You need the nether sapphire ore. Why is that not working? Now what's happened? No. Castrite, tetrahedrite, ruther. Sapphire. Tier 3. Oh, it's the gems. Okay. Wrong recipe. Okay. T3 gems. Go. Do that. Okay, and we can clear that up out of there. And while we're at it, let's just quickly grab a stack of this. And just force that into here. Good. Now that's all being done. We need to put this recipe into our implosion compressor over here so that it can automatically make our sapphires once we've got the dust. And then we should be able to go over to here. Looks like everything is making its way through. And then we want some purified sapphire to go into there. Good. What you got in here? Tricalcium, scheelite, fine. How is that going? Sapphire dust, purified bar. Oh, looks like there's space, fine. And then over here, sapphire's probably building up because it won't have anywhere to go to. Neither does that green sapphire. Fine. What is this? Diamond dust. Fine. That makes sense. And then what's this? Aluminium. Why is there not a spot for aluminium in all of this? I am definitely surprised by that, but okay, let's just put it over here. Graphite mark. Brilliant, fine, let's put it in there. Good. So we've now got sapphires. So we needed the sapphires to make the draconic cores, which we needed 20 of. So let's do this. Sapphire dust. What? Four sapphire dust and 2 TNT. Fine. TNT. Give me 2 of those. Give me sapphire dust. Let's see. Let's check that this works. It looks like it does. And there's sapphires. Good. So maybe there's multiple types of sapphire dust and this recipe got encoded wrong. Good. Now you make that. Perfect. It works. Good. Now I've already forgotten cores. Draconic cores. Give me. There's just not enough yet. Fine. And luminescence, we've got a shortage because we're using it all up to make nether cores. Nether stars. Okay. So let's turn this off and remember to come back to it this time. Which, of course, we won't. Good. Now, you put that away. You can have that. Perfect. You good. Now, probably we need to go force it to use some of the sapphire that's just sitting in here. Boom, good. And process. What's that? Scheelite. Fine. That can go back in the system. The sapphire is a priority at the moment. Sapphire is making its way through. We've got a whole lot of purified sapphire, so now we can just force that into here. There we go. And that should fix that because I think this one here was the rate limiting step. Good. is this filling up? It's just slow to extract, it looks like. With multiple different types of dust and such that are needed. So, there we go, 20 Draconic cores. Go. Now the Wyvern core uses Draconic cores, so that one's going to be quite expensive. And we're going to need to make another 6 of them. Well, another 5. Oh, hang on. We haven't taught the system how to make Wyvern cores. Okay, that's something we really do need to teach. So, this automation system over here has been set up for Wyvern cores. So, recipe Wyvern core. Cool, there's 10. And the ME is connected to it. That's an unpackager. Where's the packager? Wyvern core. Wyvern core. And then the Wyvern core should have a couple of steps to it, I think. Wyvern core package. I have forgotten how this is set up. I may have to come back and take another look at it to figure out what's going on there and fix the Wyvern core automation. But in the meantime, can we tell you to make another 20? Perfect. Leave that running in the background. Let's take a look at the Wyvern fusion crafting injectors. We now have everything that we're going to need. So if we do that, we can put 1 there, 4 nether stars, 2 draconic cores, and a Wyvern core, and then that should just be able to run. Also, I do know that's got a redstone conduit going up there, but oh, right, I think that's what that phantom face is for. Fusion crafting core. Yeah, okay, so that phantom face is to interact and put the item into there. So that's fine. So hang on. There's an unpackager here that's got nothing in it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to come back to it. And there we go. Wyvern fusion crafting injector. Give me that, and then across the top and that. Perfect. Star. We're going to need a whole chunk more nether stars. Good. But in the meantime, we've got the Wyvern fusion crafting injector. Perfect. And to get to the next tier, the Draconic, we are going to need Wyvern tier. So we're going to need to upgrade all 8 of these to the Wyvern tier. Then we need Wyvern cores, dragon eggs, and nether stars. So dragon eggs we've already got. Nether stars we sort of have. It's just chewing through our luminescence quicker than we can make it. And in fact, we're probably out of appetite again. Over here? Nope, over here. So I think we've got lots and lots of phosphor, so I do wonder about whether we can just utilize some of that. Oh, I see what I did. Those 2 need to be nether stars. And there, good. Shouldn't that work? Take that out. Cool. But in order to get the next tier, we're going to need to figure out what's going wrong with our machine over here. Or alternatively, well, we could manually make Wyvern cores, but that does sound annoying. So we're going to need a bit, yeah, we're making quite a draw on our luminescence here. And so, what was it? It was the tier 1 that makes the tricalcium phosphate. Tier 1 gems. Did I run tier 1 gems or tier 1 ore before? Oh no, I just manually bought these. Exquisite diamonds, quartzite, apatite. That'll get us lots of apatite as well. So let's run the tier 1 gems. Let's run it 8 times. Good, that's done. And then three. Perfect. We're decent chunk of the way there. Now let's take a look here. The Wyvern cores, we need 4 draconic, a block of nether stars, compressed infused lava. Let's see, infused lava. We've got plenty of that. So now nether blocks. So this will get us 5 more cores, which fine, that'll do the job. And then we just need 10, 20 more draconic cores, which conveniently is what I'd already told it to make. Okay, now I don't know if this is set up for me to just go like this. No, it definitely won't work that way. Okay. Okay, and then wait, what goes in the middle? A empowered emeradic. 5 more. Oh, it looks like, it sort of looks like it was actually started at one point and then for some reason it wasn't able to do that last step and just broke. What are we at? We're at 5. Cool. Now we need a Wyvern core. I thought it sounded like it finished making it. Perfect. Just like it pulled out. That gets pulled out. Okay. Now, yeah, the question, of course, is why can the system not see that? Even if nothing else, you've got right here, there's ME cables, and there you go. Yeah, there's ME conduit on the top, so it's definitely visible to the system. Yep, definitely, it's going to definitely need some troubleshooting. But in the meantime, let's see. Okay, this is going to have to be done manually for now. But yeah, obviously never set these up to actually sort of be filtered to. Actually, oh no, it would work if it's only inputting 1 recipe's worth at a time. Oh, I see. I'm taking it off and putting it back. That's what's happening. Okay. U6, fine. We need 2 of these. We need 4 of those, and we need that. And then we just need this core to show up. Cool. 4 of those. Oops. 2 of those and 2 of those. Good. 4, 2 and 2. Wyvern cores again. There we go. Actually, can I make a button? I can. Ooh. The system doesn't know how to make buttons though. Right, we can put that there. Good. Search for the cores. That can go there. Oops. Oh. Why is this one not working? Oh, I see. Good. Perfect. And we just need one more. As soon as this is done. Interesting. Anyway, oh, it turns out I actually had enough. Oh, because I'm trying to do 10 in total, aren't I? That makes sense. But I thought that that was empty. The other thing is, it's probably quite possible to actually passive this process. Boom. Okay, good. That's all the Wyvern cores we need. Two of those. Oops. And boom, that's not going to work because that needs to be moved. And we are done. So then the Draconic Fusion crafting injectors is going to need Wyvern cores. So I'm going to need to troubleshoot, figure out what's going on here, effectively why it's not showing up in our AE system. And then as soon as I've got that fixed, we'll have that automated and we'll very easily be able to do this next step. I will have to do that off camera though. Thank you for watching. Stay happy and healthy, and I hope to see you in the next one.